All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Daily Paycheck. It's John from ProCraps. We are doing the thing here. We're building up a bankroll. If you haven't watched my show before, what we're doing here is we started this show like a few months back with a virtual bankroll of $10,000. I'm trying to make it look like 100. And what I'm trying to do is a couple things. One is I want to show you how discipline works. Playing for a small win goal and being consistent about it is kind of the way to do this, versus hitting home runs all the time, which is like a lot of people try and do that. So I'm buying in for like 10% of my virtual bankroll, and I'm trying to win 10% every day. That's basically it. We're going to plod along here. It's a good test of that fortitude. At the same time, I'm running a strategy for a whole month. So I'm giving these, quote unquote, great ways to win 20 straight days, 5-day work or 4 or 5-day work weeks of action. Can this thing win consistently over the course of time? So that's what we're doing. We're doing like a bankroll build, but also a strategy test at the same time. I'm working one here called the Red Cross, which is a kind of an aggressive Iron Cross variant. And the way that it works is this. I'll show you sort of the way that I'd like it played, but our bankroll is too low for this. But I'll show you the ultimate plan is it's a 5-unit box. So 5 $25 units, 125 in the 5, 156 and 8, and 75 or 3 units in the field, and 4 units on one of the lines. Doesn't matter which line you start on, but one of the lines. And essentially what you're doing is you're playing the line as kind of its own game. This thing is going to be on like a parlay press sort of thing. So you're going to win, you're going to parlay it. You win the parlay, you're going to come up a little tiny bit and that kind of thing. And you're going to switch sides based on where the point wins or losses come from. That's a separate game. Up in here, it's an Iron Cross. So, on a 5, 6, or 8, the field loses, in this case, 175, or 75, but the box pays 175. $75 back, $100 in your rack, and it's basically racking a black chip, or $75 on every single roll up top while the line plods along. Now, we're underfunded. That takes about $5,000 to play that way. We're at $2,500. So what I'm going to do is 75 on the 5, basically half of it, and 90 on the 6 and the 8, and $30 in the field. And again, these numbers still work pretty good, actually, because what happens is in the box, and I'll do $50 on the line, the field loses $30 on a box hit, but the box hits pay 105, right? So you're going to put your $30 back in the field and rack $75. So it's still a good little take home when you're on the box. So the Iron Cross piece of this thing is looking to win $75 thereabouts per hit in the box. Every single field win goes to the box. So we're going to take the $30 every time, grab the 9, grab the 10, grab the 4, press the 6 and 8. We're going to use this thing aggressively up here to make those wins a little more meaningful. Every win from the box, straight to the rack. Same bet in the box. Now, last week I got screwed because I started out in the don't and burned about, $600, $700 starting from the don't. Today I'm going to start from the right side and be a pure right side player from the beginning. We'll see if that makes any kind of a difference to me at all. But there it is. We are out for 285 plus 50, so 335. I'm going to drop $400. Take my $65 change, and we're going to get it going. Here we go. We're going to drop that. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let me switch screens for you. Let's get it on here. Good morning. I see Bird Dog's here. Wow, we got a big crew here. Louie's here. Crooked River Crafts is here. Coffee's here. Waylon. Good morning, Waylon. Let's get the vibes going, guys. Let me get this thing done here, huh? Let's go. Let's go. Using the red Craps Nation dice today. The blue ones last week kind of screwed me. The blue dice were horrible last week. So we're going to go all red today. Here we go. Coming out to a 9, 6-3. First throw in a couple days for me, 6-3-9. 6-3. Okay, let's mark that up. Good. Just stay in the box. Just stay up in the box. That's all we got to do. Here we go. Thomas Gregory's here. Brian's here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. You got lazy to go deer hunting, bird dog. That's funny. I told the story last week. I don't hunt anymore. I used to hunt a lot, but when I had the heart attack, climbing the mountains here in Seattle just got to be, or near Seattle, got to be way too taxing on the old ticker. So, all right, that's a 6. Pays 105, loses 30. So I'll pay the 105. I'll show it to you once. Pays 105, loses 30. 30 bucks back. $75 into the rack. And again, I worked my rack pretty hard here. So what I really should have done there was drop the quarter out. Every time I get 4 greens in my rack, I'm taking a black from the bank. I'm going to trade it in. I want my rack to look like the 2,500 bucks I started with as soon as I possibly can. And when I do that, I know I'm done playing. And that's kind of like my trigger to see in there. So here we go. I know you guys can't see the rack very good with the lighting, but whatever. Here we go. Looking for a 9. Looking for a 9. There is a 10. I'll take that. 6-4. All right. That's going to pay 30 bucks. I'll pay it in reds. We're going to grab the 10 and grab the 4 for 15 each. Again, the field always goes up north. Always. Here we go. Oh, none of my numbers are taking. Hold on a second. I got to refresh the roll. I didn't realize the roll tracker wasn't working. Hold on. Let me type those numbers back in again. 6-3, 4-2, and then a 6-4. There we go. Now the roll tracker's right. Sorry about that, folks. Here we go. That is going to be a hard 4. Good, double payment there. 2-2. All right, that'll pay $27 for the $15 4 up top. That goes right to the rack. That's the rule. The 4 in the field pays 30 bucks. Okay, let's make the 4 and 10 both look like $25. I'll take $10 back to the rack. Make that a quarter. Now the field has fed the box pretty good, right? We got the whole thing across up there. A little bit of money back in the rack. Then we're just gonna make some hay here, huh? Give me a 9. Oh, that was not a great throw. It was a 5. They were flying a little bit angled. 3-2-5. That, just like the 6 and 8, that'll net me 75 bucks. I'm going to drop a green and take a black back. That's my exchange. 100 for a quarter. Grab a sip of coffee here. No odds on the pass line. No, not in this strategy. This strategy, the line play is flat bet. It's a flat bet progression. It's not odds. I could take these wins in here and make odds with it. I'm totally fine with doing that, but not out of my rack. Again, this play is a field-based, push the field into the right side. This could come back here on a future win, for sure. Here we go. But yeah, I run the line down there as a separate little flat progression. All right, 3-2-5. There's a 5 that's going to pay again 75. I'll drop 1 quarter. I'll take 1 black. My rack is almost clean. Almost clean. Not quite clean, but almost clean. Here we go. All right, here we are. Still looking for a 9. 9 or a field. I'll be happy either way. Oh, they kissed. There's my 9. All right, 5-4. Awesome. So here's the progression on the line. That's going to pay 50 bucks. Okay, it's a full press. So that goes to 100 bucks. It's a full press. Looking to parlay it if we can. Okay, there's 30 bucks for the field win. Okay, now remember my goal here is 250 today. So we're not quite there yet. I'll take the 10 bucks and drop it up there on the 5 till the 5 becomes 100. and I'll take the other $5 and I'm just gonna rack it up. And that's where we're looking for, right? So I'm looking for 250 in total wins. If I take this $100 back, that's my starting bankroll. What I've got out there is 180, 230. Actually, I'm at 260. I'm actually kind of there, profit-wise. We're gonna keep going though. I could pull exact 10% off this table right now. Let's come on out and see if we can't make some extra little bit of hay here. One or two hits extra, and get some profit back from the losses from last week. Here we go. Coming out. There's a 2 and a 3. There's my 5. Alrighty. So, points 5. I'm gonna bring that back into the rack. And here we go. I will grab the 9. I'll take my reds. And, oops, wrong way. I will grab the 9 just to have a little bit of extra action out there. Here we go. Get that 5, baby. No, the field's not down. The field, these are off. That was a come out roll, so everything's off. So yeah, they're out there for convenience sake. It's just because I'm bored. I'm lazy. That was an off during the come out. Here we go. Now we're working. I should have called that out earlier for you new folks. There is the 7. There's the 7 going for one more hit, and we end up hitting the 7 and losing it all. But the rack is basically right. So that was kind of a bummer, you know. We could have been out with our paycheck, but playing for one extra little juice because I wanted to actually go out and keep on rolling and jack up from last week. Now here's what happens. We lost the line. So we switch sides. Go to the pass, we go to the don't. We lost on down here. We're gonna go to the pass line or the don't pass and ladder up a tiny bit. Let me catch a point. We'll reset the box and we'll get rolling. Here we go. Coming out, here we go. It looks like a 4, 31. Okay, let's get ourselves reset up here. I need $300 to do it. 1, 2, 50, 300. Okay, there it is. There's my field. 5, 6, 8. All right, we're set. Let's do the work again. We did it last time. Just got to get the same thing to happen here. Alrighty. Sometimes it is tough sledding. There's a 9, 5, 4. Come on, get in there. All right, pays 30. I'll put it right up there on the 9. Here we go. I'm always torn on, should I spread out or should I build up, right? 6, 3, here's another $30. So this time with the $30 from the field, I'm gonna, again, jack the 5. Instead of grabbing the 10, I'm gonna jack the 5 up. I'll take that 5, I'll put it to the hard 4 just to have extras. And $30 in the field, sorry, $42 from the 9 up top. 30 pays 42, right to the rack. Again, field or the box always comes home. The field always feeds upwards. Let's go. Let's go. How about a 5? How about a 5? Would be awesome. A 3 will work too. 2, 1, 3. That'll pay $30 in the field. And I'll put that up to the 6. So we're going to take the 6 to 120. Here we go. Nine again. Look at that 9. 9 is coming. 5-4. Okay. That's going to pay 30 in the field, which I will use to press the 8. That'll pay 42 up top. I'm going to give it an extra $5 so it pays $50 next time, but the rest of this is going to come back home. All right. I'm going to do a quick rack check here to see where we are. We've got 340 plus 50, so we have 390 out there. It looks like, right? 390 out there, and I got $100 in the rack. So we're not even yet. We have to do some more work, but we're plodding along here. So we need a few more hits to get to where we can start pulling money back. I need those box numbers to hit and get those inside numbers to bring some blacks back. They're going to bring back black chips now, so let's go. 4, 5, 9, but 9 is coming, baby. Jeez, Aloo. It's 5 or 4 9s in the last 5. That's pretty stout rolling right there. All right, $30 in the field and $50 up top. That's awesome. $50 there for $1. I will drop my 2/4 from my rack and make that a black chip coming home. That's pretty cool. Let's make the 9. We'll take that here and go to 50 with it. In here, I've got 25, 50 in reds. All right, let's make that look like greens. And again, I want to keep tabs on where I am. I'm not in profit. I mean, I'm in profit, but I'm not at paycheck profit yet. But I'm getting close to it. We're basically at even with like $75 in profit or so. Here we go. Give me a 5, 6, or 8. 5, 6, or 8. There's a 6. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 5, 1, 6. That pays 140. This is 30. The net is going to be $110. So $110 is my net on that. All right, I'm going to bring back the black chip. Now, if I look at my rack, I've got 2,300 in here, and I've got 350, 375, plus those up there, about $400 up top. So we're basically done. We're within a hit or two of being done. I'm going to do a virtual pull down here so you can see what I mean. That's my rack being full, right? My goal is 250. I've got 150 up there, 175. There it is, 200, and I actually got it right there. So 100, 150. That's 205 plus the black chip over here, which I can hedge that off and bring that black chip back. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and play it a little bit safer here. Bring all this back to the rack. Bring everything down. There's my profit. And for the 4, I'm going to put $75 up on the 4. I've got the hard 4 over there already. So this is going to win either an extra quarter, an extra $50 or an extra quarter. I'm bringing back either 125 or 150 on the 4 plus what I have here. So we're locked, right? And again, if you're new to what I'm doing here, this is a paycheck show. This is not hit a home run show. So the minute we get to what's called a paycheck, which in my case is a 250 win, pulling it down. Let it roll itself out. If we have excess later on, I'll go back out and play with some excess money, but I'm not going to sit here and chase the unicorn at all. That's not what we do here. It's 11. And once this thing resolves itself, then we'll make a decision about playing again. But yeah, there's no need to go out there and put good money after bad. Yeah, for sure. 250 is perfect, right? The whole point of this thing is to win 10% and prove that you can do it. Now we're going to roll good now, right? I pulled the money down. Here's a 5, right? Think about the money that was a $100 win if we were still out there. But again, this is a discipline exercise more than anything else. So here we go. What'd be great is hit that don't pass, right? And let that thing just kind of, another 5. Let that thing cook for a minute. 4-1. Would have been nice. What I was trying to do the first shooter was like, let me hit Let me hit one extra hit, and I would have gone out there at 85 and 15. Right? We would have had 350 in wins had we done that. And that's when that 7 came. Another 5. There's 3 5s in a row. That's when that 7 came, and we lost the chance to do excess play. Here we are. We would have been crushing the excess, right? But again, discipline, discipline, discipline. Here we go. Never tempt fate. That's right, Will. You got to be satisfied. Be satisfied. There's another yo. Look at me go here. We're going to hit everything. This is like tempting. Now I want to go back out, right? Now I want to get my money back out there. But no, we're going to lock this in. We're going to lock it in. Let's go. I want to get a 7. I want a 7 out here. Bring that money back. Actually, you know what would be great is a hard 4. Hard 4 would be freaking awesome. Hard 4 would be the best. There's a 1, 2, 3. That would pay me in both spots. 2, 1. Nice run. Come on now. Midnight. Is that the tall? No. Ooh, that thing bounced really high. 11. That thing hit funny. Look at the field numbers. Look at the horns there. 11, and then 11, 3, 12. God, look at that. That's crazy town. Crazy town in there. Jeez. This is a good roll, right, Waylon? Kind of fun, huh? There's the 7. Okay, so 4, 3, 7, which is no big deal. Right, we're going to lose that $75 that we tried with, right? Not a big deal. We hedged it off. Make sure we're going to make some money here. It's $100 in black. So our profit, check this out, right? Because of the hedge, the profit ends up being 1, 2, 300, $400. 400 and whatever the hell this is. 400 and that's actually a red, right? 4. Look at that, right? Pretty awesome. Our goal was 250, so we exceeded goal by $165 today. Fantastic, right? We can do a little excess run here. You know, we have enough money to do that. Something simple. I might just take the 350 back and lock it and take the $65 and do something with it, right? I don't know what to do with it, but it's only $65. But maybe we'll play a little horseman here real quick just to get some action out there for one more set of rolls and we'll call it. Here we go, coming out. Let's set my aces up top here. Let's get us a nice ace deuce on that don't pass, and we'll just call it a win. I'll do a little horseman. I was going to do 44 inside, but let's just do a little quick comeback series here and get on out. 6, 3, 9. A little $10 into the come. Here we go. Just not a 9, right? Oh no, they slipped. It's a yo. I'll take that. Woo! 6, 5. All right, that $10 right there. Take that on back. Eight. It goes to the 8. All right. Up you go. Next one's coming in. And if you haven't seen the horseman yet, all I'm doing is getting 3 combats set. If I get them all set, I'll put the odds up there. But if I don't get them set, we're going to make money on the 7. So that's the plan here. Let's try and get them up. Aces. Ugh. Brutal. That takes away my my Yo 11 win from before. 25. That should be a come, not a field. Sorry. Come, not a field. I put in the wrong spot. All right, 5-3. There's the 9. That's a bummer. We lose our don't pass. Lose that one. You'll go up. You'll come back here. Let's come on out. We'll do one more comeback once we're set up, and then we'll, yeah. There's a 9. All right. That'll pay. It's also the new point. All right, that comes down. I will give you some odds up there, Mr. 8. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. 9 again. Woo! That is a hot number, man. I rolled over. It says midnight, but it was a 6-3. That 9 has been juicy today. Holy crap and crap, right? Here we go. Oh, you know what? I should have had another bet out there. Oh, I did. That was it up there. Here we go. 4-2. Come on, let's go. Give me an 8. Let me come out 8 here. That's a 1 and a 4. All right. 1-4. Here we go. Last comeback. I have $10 left in the rack, so depending where it goes, we'll get odds or not. We'll see. See what we have left. The 5 didn't get logged in. There it goes. All right. Wow, huge hit. That's a 6. All right. 33. There they are. There they are. Set them up, knock them down. Let's see if we can knock them down. Let's see if we can knock them. If not, it'll be a complete donation of $60, and it's not going to really be that big of a deal. But it'd be nice to get them. There's a 10 hard, 5-5. Six, 6, 6, 6. All right, 5-1. Fantastic. All right, that'll come down. We'll get our 10 flat, 12 for the odds. I'll take the 6 as a place bet. Take $30 back to my rack. There's the 9 paying off. That's cool. All right, that'll come down and pay. Goes right back on up. I'll actually grab the 5 with it, and now we're basically 44 inside, kind of paid for. Here we go. Catch me an 8 here. Let's catch me the 8. Make that whole thing worth it. 7. Damn it. That's all right. Needed one more peg up here to make the whole thing work, but hitting that 9 on the DC kind of sucked. All right, here we go. We are at 380 was our profit today. 380. I will take that happily. Let me go ahead and log that in. Give me a second here to change screens for you. 380. I got to log in, I guess, right? All right, we'll go to our session logger. Today's date there. Daily Paycheck Casino. Strategy was the red cross. Buying amount was 2,500. Cashed out amount was 2,830. Right? 2,800. No, 2,880. 28. Don't cut myself short. 2,880. Yeah, 2,880. Okay. Fund source was the bank, and it was just two good rollers out of the gate. Okay. Bam, there it is. Boy, and imagine today if we hadn't nuked that 9, right? We were on the 9 to start with, right? On the pass line. If we hadn't nuked that 9 on that 1-7, we'd had $500 in profit on that first shooter, right? Nuking the 9 is what really hurt us, you know? Yeah, if I'd have just hit that 9 here, those bets would have still been up. We would have had the parlayed hit down here, but it would have been a whole different conversation. But we still made our paycheck, so it's all good. This strategy just works. I mean, it's one of those things where it's kind of a grinder. 5-6 rolls and you're out. Sometimes, like today was a day where the field was more the driver, and you really need the 5, 6, and 8 to be hitting to bring back those $75 every time. Today it was a lot of field numbers, and we only got a couple of these hits while we were on them today, and it makes it a lot slower. That first shooter took like 9 throws to get it. Usually it takes 3 or 4 throws to get it if you're hitting up in here, but when the field's doing all the work for you, all it does is push money up. You need to get a couple of hits to bring it back. So the first shooter didn't do that for us. The second shooter did. Worked out for us though. We'll take our profit any way we can get it. And that's it. Happy Monday, everybody. I'm gonna go get ready for coffee and craps now. We're gonna talk a little bit about some shooting that I want to do. I want to talk to you about one of the plans for Craps for the Cure, which is the So You Think You Can Press challenge. So I'll see you down there in about a half an hour. Thanks for tuning in here for the morning paycheck, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. Bye, y'all. Oh, I got to celebrate.